To me, so I love Snoop Dr. Apple. What's up, everybody? Happy Monday. We're back. You're with the Donta Show. I'm your boy Dante Morrison, and this is the co-host.
DNA, what's good?
What's good? So he has a little allergic reaction type stuff jumping off because the fires got to him. What's all this Steelers? I just peeped at all this Steelers stuff. Don't provoke Jamie. You know Jamie gonna look. All right. You about to ruffle feathers. You ruffling feathers. So tonight we got some good topics. We got let me clarify. Tonight we were supposed to have Brandon Anthony.
Right.
Okay? So Brandon Anthony, basically what happened was Brandy hosted a Halloween contest last night. He hosted one of the largest Halloween contests that happens in LA. He gives out like almost $5,000 in awards, and he did the contest last night. I guess it went to like 2 or 3 in the morning, whatever the case may be. So Brandon, I gave him a pass because Brandon was tired, and Brandon, didn't have his coif and all his self ready. So he asked for a pardon, and he's going to be here with us next Monday. But Brandon is my boy. I love Brandon. He's fam bam. So we're going to stall Brandon out this week, and he's going to be here with us on next Monday night. So tonight, we're going to talk about some stuff. A lot of stuff happened over the course of the last few hours that I just let's talk about this. So, of course, you all know there are some fires jumping off in Southern California. So, one of the main ones going on now is the Getty fire. And if you're on social media, you are seeing everybody marking themselves safe. Okay, they're saying safe. So I just posted recently that, I don't live anywhere near the fires, and LA is huge. And if you don't know the demographic and the makeup of Los Angeles, so basically the Getty Center and the fires is like way over there off screen, and I live over here, right here.
But I work over there.
Yeah, he works over there, but I live over here.
That's why I look like this.
Right.
That's why my allergies is jacked.
So the fires are not affecting the urban parts of Los Angeles. So the urban parts of LA where the common folk live, we're good. We're fine. We ain't got no problem. Now, where the upper echelon resides, they are in panic mode because the Getty Center literally is right across the freeway from Bel Air Estates. And that's where the Smiths used to live, and it's LeBron James, all of them live in Bel Air. And last year when it hit, Calabasas and whatnot, that's where the Kardashians live, Brandy and all them. So LA is good. LA proper is good. Folks like me, folks like DNA, we solid, but
in the evenings.
Yeah, there you go. Right.
Daytime.
There you go.
Jack.
So that's what's going on. So that's all I'm gonna give you the updates on the fires, but ain't no fires in the hood. No fires in the hood. And the Getty Center is where a lot of really expensive art is housed. The Getty Center is actually beautiful. If you've not been to the Getty Center and you live in LA, you owe it to yourself to go. It's beautiful. But they designed the Getty Center, from what I am told, in a manner that it is like fire resistant.
Yeah.
So the fire ain't gonna do nothing to it.
Because they were talking on the radio. I listen to talk radio, and they were saying that by the fires being so close, they thought they were going to be taking the paintings and putting them like in a vault or something far away, underground or something like that. And they were like, no, they actually are going to leave them there because the building is fire resistant. So
yeah.
I was, everything should be fire resistant in California.
But if those of you out there who may have like a side piece, sugar daddy, sugar mama that lives in Bel Air, and you can't get to them, hopefully they're okay. Hopefully your side piece is okay. Or if you got some friends that live in Bel Air, whatever, I hope they're okay. Prayers are going out, but we'll be all right. LA is going to be okay. We've been here before. All right. So
every year.
Same thing every year. All right. So moving on. So, all right, y'all, here you go. I know y'all hate when we get to talking about Trump. I know y'all hate it, but I could not resist after seeing his press conference on today. The press conference on today was, and this is not a bashing type situation, but I just could not get past the challenge in articulating what happened, and I thought that the press conference was quite entertaining. It was, to say the least. So I'm going to play it, and I want you guys to listen. Okay, just listen.
No, it was a tremendous weekend for our country. We killed ISIS leader al-Baghdadi.
Baghdadi.
They've been looking for him for a long time.
Baghdadi.
They've been looking for him for many years. He was a sick and depraved man, and now he's dead. He's dead. He's dead as a doornail.
And this is during his press conference.
Unfreaking
Unfreaking believable.
Either, I will tell you that. He should have been killed years ago. Another president should have gotten him. But he was big time. He built the ISIS caliphate. You hear about ISIS, that was him. It was once the physical size of the state of Ohio and had 7 million people, and it was growing big, big, big. And they had a problem. It started about 2.5 years ago. But we have now tens of thousands of ISIS prisoners under tight supervision. And now we want the countries in the region to police their own borders. We don't want to be a policeman in this case of two countries that haven't gotten along for centuries. But we're keeping the oil. Remember that. I've always said that. Keep the oil. We want to keep the oil. $45 million a month. Keep the oil.
So that was the first part. Hopefully y'all didn't disconnect from the show. Hopefully y'all
We didn't lose nobody.
Don't leave the Donta show. I was doing this for a reason. Okay. So because we're beyond the point of like just talking about, Trump being how he is. We're beyond that. It's like that's not even a shocker. That's not even a soundbite. That's not even nothing to even just keep going on. He's a bad president. That's a wasted conversation.
Right.
It's just that there's a certain level of decorum that you should have in your conversation. There is just something that should be going on in your verbiage as you are addressing the people. But to say, he's dead. He's dead. He's dead as a doornail. I mean, so, and Ricardo, you do you. You do you. I know that you are a diehard Trump fan. Hey, I'm not going to open that door. You do you, bro. If that's who you want to support, you support him.
Good,
however, Ricardo, you got to admit that that vocabulary that he just used was very elementary and was not presidential. Let's just be honest. So then after that, he then went on to another tirade about Chicago, and he talked about the Chicago Police Department and how they failed when they did not arrest Jussie. Why we bringing up Jussie again? Jussie.
Why is the president talking about that?
Jussie was so Black History Month. I mean, he was so February. Jussie is like, damn, can I get a break? We have moved on to other things, but for that to be the topic of conversation, Jussie and the Chicago Police Department and whatever, I'm like, come on, dude, you don't have no other ammunition. So that was it. I just want to share that tidbit because I thought that was quite entertaining. And I am moving on now. So now we're going to go to the next talk of the hour, talk of the day, talk of the everything is Mr. West. Mr. West. Now, we all at one point were diehard Kanye lovers. I was a Kanye lover. When Kanye first came out, I rocked with Kanye. I had his music. I played his music. It was on repeat, part of my playlist. I was diehard Kanye. And to be quite honest, I have not thrown Kanye out. I have not done it. I have not done it. I have not thrown him out. I have not just written him off. It's something about Kanye that I low-key like.
I like him as a producer.
I like him as a producer. He knows music. He definitely knows music. And I would think that he is very smart, because if you look at Kanye right now, Kanye has literally built a movement in our face. In our face. If nothing else, he has some kind of strategy that he's
trying to get.
Yeah.
Because they said it before when he was doing his rant. Mm-hmm. He wants to be in the media. He wants to be in attention. He wants the limelight.
Right. He does. He's getting it. You know, Kanye, some kind of way, regardless of what you say, he is staying relevant. Yep. And he is staying on your tongue. You guys keep talking about him. He's in heavy rotation, and people are always intrigued. Now, my question is this: is this the Kanye that Kim bargained for?
I don't think so.
You know, yeah, exactly, Ricardo. Kanye is making money. At the end of the day, Kanye is making money. He is still making dollars.
Yep.
He sold out the Forum in like 15 minutes for his Sunday service concert that happened on last Sunday. He sold that out. And from what I understand, it was not a lot of us that was there.
Right.
The melanin was not in the room, but he has the support. He got people that's going to follow him.
Yep.
So Kim, the wife, is this what she bargained for? When she said, I'm about to, oh my God, I'm about to marry Kanye West. I'm about to be Kim Kardashian West. You know, you got Beyonce and Jay-Z. Now you got Kim and Kanye. Is this what she bargained for? Or do we think that this marriage is some kind of way going to fizzle out? Because if he's as diehard a Christian as he says he is now, divorce is not an option. So Kim can't go nowhere.
I don't think it's going to fizzle out. I think they're just gonna bang on it. They both making money. She doing what she's doing. He doing what he's doing, and you know they bringing the checks in.
Now Percy, okay, hold on, back up. Percy just made a good point. Percy said he has acquired favor among those who will digest the opium of mass religion. That was a very deep statement.
Percy, that was deep.
That was a deep statement, and I do think that there is some truth to that, because right now, religion, faith, spirituality is in a huge transitional sphere.
Right.
There's a major paradigm shift taking place within the spiritual realm, and I think Kanye has tapped into that and is now opening doors for people who felt marginalized or left out to join a movement that is welcoming, that is embracing, that is about love, and they can be a part of something. And these are people who are, for a long time, just want to be included in something. And Kanye is including everybody in this love movement he's created. Is it cult-like? Some would say yes. Some would say no. I'm not sure. I have not gone to the performances. I have not gone to the concerts. I don't know. And then, hold on. My boy, Malak says, he never stole that Never Change hook from a Shy Rapper for Jay-Z. He got his shit busted in the club over the. Oh. I didn't know Kanye got busted in the club. I never knew that one. But that's Chicago legend right there. So
the thing about it is there any word in this? Is it just a gospel concert? Is it just worship? Is it a worship service? What is it? What are they doing?
It's a movement. I think now, from what I understand, they now have a pastor. I think he has a pastor that's going to start it all up. I know that when he was trying to get the 501c3 for it, it got rejected and denied. And then when he had the domes built, those got torn down. And from what I understand, he did an interview with David Letterman. I think Eddie Post, who it was, he did an interview. He talked about the inspiration behind the dome. It came from North, because North was like, the domes remind her of church, So it is definitely a worship service,
Gotcha.
And right, Ricardo's right. It's entrepreneurship at its finest. I think his marketing strategy, everything about it, even the build-up and the rollout to how he got here, it was all, and I'm not being funny, but the rollout of Sunday service was very similar to the rollout of Caitlyn Jenner.
In what way?
Because there was a lot of build-up before Bruce Jenner started to transition. There was a lot of buildup in the media, like it was orchestrated, like it was planned. Like, is Bruce Jenner growing breasts? Is Bruce Jenner a woman? And it made people get curious, and they started watching Bruce Jenner more closely. Kanye started throwing this stuff out in nuggets, where we're like, so what is Kanye really doing?
Right.
What is he doing? Then all of a sudden, bam, we got Caitlyn. and we got Sunday service. It's like, bam, here it
So you
is.
think
This was the buildup. The marketing behind it is brilliant. It's brilliant because
what's the marketing though?
Where he's at right now, selling out. He's selling out. He's selling out. He's going to keep selling out. I
think. Do you think he's selling out because people just want to see what it is?
Whatever the case may be, he got their attention. Curiosity is pulling all these folks in. Even the ones who don't believe or the ones who think it's clownery and foolery are going just to say, I need to go see what he's doing. It's brilliant. It's brilliant. His marketing strategy is brilliant.
Got you.
So you know what I'm saying? Don't worry, Mikey, you can watch the playback. We got the playback. But so when it comes to it, so if anybody's listened to Kanye's album, hit some hearts. I'm gonna heart it.
I haven't heard it.
I heard it.
How'd you like it?
I heard it. It's different.
Is it remakes?
It's different. What's up, Dustin? It's different. Personally, Night Charles. Personally, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it because I listened to it not trying to listen to Kanye West, if that makes sense. Because if you go into it already like this is Kanye, there's gonna be some BS. So you mean
there's gonna be that. When you say not listening to Kanye West, you talking about his previous works of his.
No, where he is currently. For example, another example, Kim Burrell. A lot of gay folks cannot stand Kim Burrell because of what she has said about the gay community. But if you are just driving down the street and Kim Burrell come on, it's like, I don't care what you say, this beast can sing. This broad got a voice. Kim Burrell can sing. We cannot take that from her, okay? Despite what she has said. So when it comes to Kanye West, if you listen to the album and take out all that you think about Kanye, the lunacy or whatever you want to put him in, and just listen to it, you'll be entertained. You'll be entertained.
So is the key to be?
I mean, it's you got a lot of it. First of all, a lot of the views about Kanye can also be just forced thinking. Everybody's thinking the same way, so you don't want to be that outlier.
Right.
Everybody wants to blend in, And like Percy just said, he's an artist. He's definitely an artist. The boy got talent. We cannot take that from him.
So do you think by him being an artist, like Michael Jackson said one time, he's not the same on stage as he's off stage? So
right.
When he gets on stage, he turns the light on.
Mm-hmm.
And he turns the switch off when he gets off.
Mm-hmm.
So you think when Kanye does this, and this is just me asking,
mm-hmm.
do you think when he does this, he goes home and laughs and say, I got him?
Oh, so now we have the sincerity part of it.
Yeah.
That's a good question. That's a good question because I heard a rumor one time about India Arie. This is just a rumor. I heard a rumor about India Arie. She's all, I'm not my hair and I need my stone, get my rock. But they said when she's out that studio, chick is scarfing down chili cheese fries and pastrami's and all that. Yeah. Because off camera, she like, I ain't this chick.
Right. Well, I mean, another one who pulled the wool over our eyes was Whitney.
Oh. Go ahead. Talk about it.
Cinderella in front of the camera.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Just can't do wrong in front of the camera.
Right.
But then when the camera went off,
right,
she was Whitney.
That's true. Well, she was always Whitney.
Right.
On stage, she was somebody else.
Right. And I think that's what they do. They create these characters
mm-hmm.
that they do, and we fail to realize that they're real people, and it's entertainment. As they said, it's entertainment. So, you're a character,
right?
And then. When you go, like for instance, it's only a few people that cannot outlive their character.
Okay.
Jaleel White.
Okay.
If you see him in the mall, you're not going to say, hey, there's Jaleel White.
That's Urkel.
You're going to say,
right,
that's Urkel.
Right. Just like Keisha Pulliam, she's always going to be Rudy.
Right.
Some
people can't get out of the shadow of that character.
Okay.
Even if they turn all of the switches off.
Okay. All right.
But I think some people turn it on and turn it off, and it's just a gimmick, and it's just entertainment, and I honestly think he calls and be like, I got him.
And my thing is this: listen, if you don't like it, don't listen to it.
Right.
At the end of the day,
I haven't heard it yet, so
Yeah.
And I may like it. I'm sure I will.
Yeah, if you don't like it, don't play it. I mean, it's all about, we all have options. At the end, we got options to either support or not support.
And again, if he's sincere about it and if he's actually doing what the Lord's work or whatever, God bless him. Who are we to judge who God calls? But again, when your past reflects what you're trying to do, it's hard for people to believe that you're sincere about what you're doing. Be it this, be it R&B, be it whatever it is. It's harder for people to take you serious because you're acting a fool so much. You know what I'm saying?
My frat brother is just he said he saw Jaleel at a film festival and he had a chocolate stunner. He was Stefan that night. He wasn't Urkel.
Oh wow.
That's what I'm saying. You know, if he had a nice breezy, yo, that's Stefan.
Right.
True, man. True. All right. So next up on our agenda. So being that we talked about Kanye, we talked about Trump, let's move on to something else. Let's talk about music. Here we go. So are we tripping on Kanye because he was Kanye and he went gospel? Are we tripping on Kanye because he is Kanye? That being said, I'm going to drop some names of some artists that started out R&B and went all the way gospel. Some of them came back to R&B. Do these artists get a pass or should they have stayed in one genre? When it comes to gospel and secular music, and then is it okay to straddle or should you pick one and stay in that lane? So I'm going to drop some names, and if you know some others, add to it. Here we go. So the first one I got Shirley Murdoch. Y'all know who Shirley Murdoch is. Shirley Murdoch was the queen of Zap, you know, Computer Love and all that kind of stuff. And then she went on and she did As We Lay. She did Husband, Gone Without You, and all that kind of stuff. But then Shirley disappeared and went gospel. Nobody clowned Shirley Murdoch from going from As We Lay, you know, to The Lord Is My Light.
But wasn't she gospel first?
Was she? Well, they were all gospel first.
She was gospel first.
So she flip-flopped.
I think so.
Okay.
I believe she was gospel first.
Okay. So Percy says Shirley gets a pass. She's iconic. All right. She gets a pass. Let's move on. Let's move on. Kelly Price. Kelly Price started out R&B, blazing R&B albums. Then she dropped a gospel album. Then she came back to R&B. Does Kelly Price get a pass? You know, does Kelly Price get a pass? After Kelly Price, we got Michelle Williams, Destiny's Child. Hey, I'm dropping names. Michelle Williams and Destiny's Child, one of the greatest female groups of all time. You know?
Right.
She left Destiny's Child. She did a solo project. Then she left R&B and she went pure gospel. Even when Destiny's Child was on tour, she sang her track as gospel.
Right.
Her solo part was gospel. You know, so y'all giving these folks passes. Y'all giving folks passes. I'm trying to understand
why y'all giving them passes.
Yeah, how come Kanye don't get no pass?
Nothing wrong.
It's not. Yeah, we ain't knocking it.
But what's your reason for giving them a pass?
Right.
Yeah.
Kanye just went gospel. He don't get no pass. Why not? All right. Who else we got on this list? Regina Belle. Everybody know Regina Belle. Regina Belle sung back in the 90s. Her song was Baby Come to Me and all that.
Baby Come to Me, 'cause I love you. Now she's a pastor now, right?
Pastor and gospel singer. Does Regina Belle get a pass? Who else we got? Oh, let's not forget this. Dave Hollister.
All the way
Dave
Chicago,
Hollister.
Soul Children of
Chicago. Started out in gospel, then left the Lord and went on over to the world.
Right.
Went over to the world chasing the mighty, mighty dollar. Sung with Blackstreet, did an album with Blackstreet, then left and did all these ghetto hymns.
Right.
You know what they call Chicago 95 and ghetto hymns and all that kind of debauchery. You know, so why did Dave Hollister get a pass? Dave Hollister gets a pass, and then Dave Hollister went back to gospel. And then kept flip-flopping. I saw Dave Hollister last year at the Taste of Soul. I was so confused. He was singing gospel. He was singing love music. He was singing stuff on Blackstreet, No Diggity. I was so confused. But Dave Hollister gets a pass. Now, I'm not a Dave Hollister fan. You know, to be quite honest, everybody think I'm lying when I say that. I'm not a fan of Dave Hollister.
Why?
Because Dave Hollister, I never got his voice.
But he's like Joe
There we
said
go.
He's always did both.
Joe said it. Eddie says it. Because Eddie is Eddie's diehard Dave Hollister. We've been in the car driving. I'm like, who it is? Man, it's Dave Hollister. Oh, okay. All right. So that must be a Chicago, a Midwest thing when it comes to Dave Hollister because Eric, or Kyrie, Joe, Eddie, all them love some Dave Hollister. All right. So do we talk about Coco?
Does Coco get a pass?
Coco from SWV. Coco started out talking about downtown. That's the way to my love. And then went on talking about the Lord is my light and my salvation.
She gets a pass.
Right. Why does Coco get a pass?
Because she's anointed.
Kanye is anointed as well.
And appointed.
Kanye is anointed. Kanye is a talent, just like all these folks.
Okay, let me name some.
You name some. Go ahead.
MC Hammer.
Well, he was whack, period. He was
whack.
Wow. You got to pray to make it in the world today. He was corny.
Well, that's the truth. You got to pray to make it in
the
world.
But he was corny. He don't count. Give me another one.
Mace. Eddie said Mace.
Mace?
Yeah, Mace and Betha.
Because Mace,
he went to a pastor, then he came back and was touring with Puffy and them on the
He did. He came back. Okay. All right. Give me another one.
Another one. Went from R&B to gospel.
R&B to gospel, and they get a pass.
Snoop
didn't do gospel. Snoop produced a gospel album. He produced a gospel album and got others to come and sing on it. So people was thinking that Snoop did a gospel album and all that. It was Snoop on there rapping about God. No, Snoop was it. Boom, there it is. Winner, R. Kelly. Game over.
He went to gospel.
Game over. R. Kelly did almost every gospel artist. He did Kim Burrell's album. He sung on it. He sung.
Was he gospel? Or was he writing gospel songs?
He sung on Kirk Franklin's album.
You didn't answer my question.
No, he didn't go all the way gospel.
He was producing gospel music, just like Warren Campbell.
But no,
Warren Campbell produces Mary Andrew Hill.
But R. Kelly sang on Kirk Franklin's album.
Warren Campbell talked.
You missing the point. You missing the point. Kiki Wyatt, one of the greatest singers out there, who's so underrated. We're gonna talk about underrated. I got a whole list.
We got that.
Of underrated.
Okay, we go R&B to gospel.
All right, greatest singer of all time, Aretha Franklin.
She was gospel first.
She was gospel first, and then she left. And then she left gospel and went to the world.
That's the next.
And then she did One Lord, One Faith, One Baptism album.
Right, but we doing gospel to R&B.
Oh, hold on.
No, we doing R&B to gospel.
Hold on, we got to back up.
What up.
So Joe said he did You Save Me after the tape got released.
He did
do that.
But was he gospel?
But that was him asking for us to forgive him.
We forgave him.
And for us, we did. Did we forgive R. Kelly?
Yes. 22. How many years later y'all forgave him?
Now that's a good question. Hold on. Did we forgive R. Kelly after he did the You Save Me album?
I think they did.
And
I think what happened is he got forgiven, and he was like, "Oh, well, let me keep doing what I'm doing." They forgave me.
Okay.
So we go R&B to gospel, right? Somebody that went R&B to gospel.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I guess Aretha Franklin doesn't count.
No, she goes
because
gospel
she came
to
out
R&B.
gospel to R&B, and she is the queen of all time. I don't care. Aretha could sing, the ABCs, and I'm good with it. She can start doing country, and I'm good with it. So people said, no, they didn't forgive R. Kelly. Okay, Al Green.
Oh yeah, Reverend Al Green.
I'm so in love with you. Whatever you want to do. Ready? Is all right with me. Say, y'all. You make me feel so brand new. Does Al Green get a pass? That's my whole list. Oh, the last one is Montel Jordan. Montel Jordan is now a minister in Atlanta.
And he's doing his thing.
Yeah, Montel Jordan. For those who don't know who Montel Jordan is, he has the anthem, club anthem.
This is how we do it.
This is how we do it.
This is how we praise God.
Percy said Al Green can do his funeral.
Wow.
Singing what, Percy? Gospel or R&B?
Make sure you're there, Percy.
Right. Gospel R&B.
Okay, hold on. We ain't done. We got some. Who else went R&B to gospel? Let's think on this list.
Let's think.
R&B to gospel.
Yeah.
What's the girl name? Salt and Pepper, the light skinned one.
They both light skinned, but
The little one.
Salt.
Yeah. She's an evangelist now.
She is an evangelist.
Yeah.
She's an and Vanity was an evangelist before she died. Denise, she was an evangelist.
Yeah.
Right. So Vanity was an evangelist. Salt was an evangelist. Montel, someone just asked, what gospel song does Montel Jordan have? Montel Jordan, he actually did write a gospel song. It didn't go anywhere, but he did.
But he is a preacher.
Right.
Who else? Right. Let's see. R&B the gospel. R&B.
Ain't nobody sharing us. See, they can't think of nobody. They can't.
Y'all got some people out. Let's see.
Because we also know that Ashford and Simpson started in the church. Well, Simpson started in church. That's how he found her, because she was in the choir. Shaka Khan started in the church, one of the greatest singers of all time. Shaka Khan. But it's easy to pull them from the church to the R&B because the church don't pay. And it's a lot of R&B. Oh, hold on. When Yolanda Adams sung on Jesus Walk, did she get a pass? Yolanda Adams sang with Kanye West. Does Yolanda Adams get a pass? And shouldn't Kanye West be taken more seriously now, knowing that prior to this Sunday service collection, he did a song called Jesus Walks? He's always been pushing the Lord down our throats. He's always been talking about Christianity. Why are we tripping on Kanye now? That's all I got to say. I'm moving on to the next subject.
Okay, so gospel to R&B.
Oh, you still looking? Oh, okay.
No.
Faith Evans was never gospel, Anthony.
Okay, so we go on gospel to R&B.
Gospel to R&B.
Molly Music.
He didn't have enough history to even count.
Yeah, but he tried it.
Yeah, he didn't have enough music to even
gospel
count.
to R&B. Let me see.
You reaching?
Fantasia.
Everybody reaching. She didn't. No. She came on R&B. We did her. You reaching? Next subject. We're moving on. All right. So there is the Rude Boys, right? So there is a movie out on YouTube that I think we all should be watching. If you have not watched it by now, Dolomite Is My Name.
Is it on YouTube or Netflix?
I'm sorry, it's on Netflix.
Oh, okay.
So Dolomite Is My Name is on Netflix, and I heard that it is hilarious. I'm going to try to watch it tonight after the show. Everybody that I know that has seen it said it is phenomenal. Is it good?
It's good.
All right. I thought it was going to be in the movies, to be quite honest.
I think Netflix played Eddie Murphy more than a movie production would have. I think they paid him more. That's why he went with them. Interesting.
Okay. All right. So if you haven't seen a good movie, check out Dolomite Is My Name. It is on Netflix. Watch that. Over the weekend, I went and saw Black and Blue. That's the movie with
How was that?
Tyrese and Naomi. Black and Blue, to be quite honest, it was really good.
Is that where you went when you had that blazer on?
No, I'm going to talk about that later. So Black and Blue was really good. But I caution you, if you are triggered by police injustice, it's not the movie for you. I would say don't go see it, because they really showed how police treat Black people, and it is something to watch. I was triggered quite a few times. Like, yep, that's the facts. That's it right there. But it's a good storyline. It does show how once you cross over and put on that uniform, you are perceived as an enemy of the city, regardless of whether or not you grew up in that city or grew up in that town. Even if you know the people, you're now a cop, you're treated differently. So I would just say, if you're triggered by police injustice and all that, go prepared, knowing that you might see some scenes that got you like, yeah, see, I knew it. That's the cops. All right. But other than that, I would say go check it out. And I'm really waiting for Queen and Slim. That's the one that's coming out next month, is Queen and Slim. I'm looking forward to that. So, yeah, that's that. And then, let me see. Hold on. And then, for all of my Star Wars fans, tickets are on sale now for The Rise of Skywalker.
You're a Star Wars fan?
Man, please. I have the Star Wars whole Blu-ray box set. Yes, I'm a Star Wars fan.
So, back in the 80s?
No, I got them on Blu-ray.
So were you there at the premiere in the 80s?
I don't know. My mama took me. I saw it.
Fell right into that.
But I did. I don't know, man. But I saw it in theaters. I'm 47. I'm proud of my age. How old are you?
36.
Yeah, on that lie. So if you are a Star Wars fan, it comes out next month, and I'm excited. Tickets are on sale. I'm going to go see it opening night. I will be there if it's at the midnight show. I'm going to see, because this is the very last one for Star Wars. It's The Rise of Skywalker, and this is going to end the whhole Star Wars show. I'm going to go see it that night, and I'm going to go see it on Christmas Day again. What?
how they started backwards.
Yeah, well,
that's weird.
It is what it is. You ain't no fan.
I'm not a fan,
and that's fine.
I'm a fan of my Jesus.
Okay, Kanye. Also, what's coming out in 2 weeks is Harriet, and I would say
I'm going to see that.
I think Harriet is going to be phenomenal. I believe that Cynthia Erivo is going to do a great job. But it's also comical to hear black folks saying, how come we got all these people from overseas coming to play our stories? And they telling our stories. Well, let's not forget that Forrest Whitaker played Idi Amin. And he killed it and got an Oscar.
Yes.
Let's not forget that. He played an African ruler, and he ain't bit more African. You know, so
go ahead.
Well, he ain't African, so I think that it's about. Well, Prince, you and I can go see it together, and we'll find out if it's the end or not. But I cannot wait. So Harriet comes out. It's coming out in a few weeks, and I'm excited.
To answer that, I don't think it has anything to do with somebody coming from another country or whatever the case may be. A good actor is a good actor, and whoever fits the role fits the role.
Period.
Everybody's always trying to hate on somebody, saying this, that, and the other. Let these people get their money.
Let them get their money.
They're doing the job. Let them do their thing.
Right. Why are they?
Because if it was you and you up against somebody else, and if you know how to do a good accent or whatever the thing, maybe look at Will Smith. He played the African guy in the Concussion. So it's like they could have went and easily got an African guy from Africa.
And he played Ali.
Nobody's hating on that.
Yeah.
He changed his accent and did that role.
Exactly.
So
and he played a gay guy in 6 Degrees of Separation. And we all know that Will Smith is not gay.
Right. Sip your tea and digress. Okay.
All right.
And scene.
So there. So I think let these folks, like Dana said, let these folks make their money. All right. Let these folks make their money. All right. So we're gonna do the Black Business shout out right now. Y'all ready for that? Y'all ready for that? So here we go. Black Business shout out. You're not in the camera. You still don't feel good?
I feel great.
Is your nose okay?
It's my eyes.
Look at smiles at the people. Smiles at the people. There you go. You got that? Okay. All right. Awesome. Here we go. So Black Business shout out. So I'm keying it up. So on yesterday, I received an award from a powerful organization. Thank you so much.
Give us some hearts, guys, for those awards you got yesterday.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So the award came from the Positive Results Center. And the Positive Results Center is all about providing safe spaces for people who have been victims of bullying, sexual assault, violence, and poverty. And it really talks about the trauma that impacts communities of color, well, not really of color, but just people who've experienced it, whether it's men, women, or whatever. And it's funny because I got up and I talked about, domestic violence and all that kind of stuff. And I was talking about, because and the room was mixed. It was a mixed crowd, predominantly women, but it was it was some men there. And I was saying, it's a lot of men out there who get abused too. And it was like a hush. And I'm like, fellas, you all have been in a relationship with a woman who has probably, pushed you to the brink or hit you or threw something at you, right, fellas? Mm-hmm. It was a hush. And I'm like, so none of y'all dudes never been with no crazy female that just pushed your buttons and makes you want to just shake the hell out of her. They were just looking at me like a deer in headlights. So I'm thinking maybe they were sitting next to her.
Oh, shit.
And it's like, it's hard to,
did you say that?
I did. Because I'm like, well, if you sitting next to her, just blink twice. Of course, the room just lost it, just started laughing. But I'm like, yo, I'm looking at the fellas like,
right.
So all your relationships have just been phenomenal? If they all been phenomenal, then what happened? Because I don't know. It makes no sense to me. I think everybody that I know has been in a bad relationship. Everybody.
Yes.
I don't care who you are. So period. Right, period. I think everybody's been in a bad relationship, and to sit and say, no, I ain't never been in a bad relationship. Well, it ended, right? If it ended, something was bad about that ended. Now, I ain't saying you got, stabbed or shot or hit with a shoe or nothing like that, but we've all had our hiccups in relationships, bad marriages, bad dates, bad something, but to sit and be like, nah, it ain't never happened to me. And I think that's the problem, that men are too scared to say when they've been in those kind of situations. They don't want to admit to having
getting their asses beat by a female because they don't want to seem soft.
Or a male. It happens in same-sex relationships, heterosexual relationships. It happens. It just happens. And
Do you get beat?
Or you could no. I have been in an abusive relationship though.
You sure you don't get beat?
I'm positive. I'm positive. Not now. It's happened before. I have been in a relationship that went left.
Guy over there, he looks like he lifts weights. That guy out front looks like he lifts weights.
That fool lifts a cupcake to his mouth. Right. Come on.
I'm sure he's about to chime in.
Right. So I just think that if you have ever been a victim of domestic abuse or violence, whatever, reach out to Candy Lewis and her organization, the Positive Results Center. They really provide phenomenal services for people who have been victims, are trying to come out of stuff, any kind of abuse or whatever. And on yesterday, they had the Purple Purse Tea Party. It was their 4th annual, and I got the Community Service Award. So
congratulations. Congratulations.
And if you looked at my Facebook page, you saw all the pictures from yesterday and whatever. My mom came and she was there to support and whatever. It meant a lot. So, and then see, hold on.
That's what I was about to say too, Eddie.
Verbally abuse. Yeah. Verbally abuse. And then, my frat brother just chimed in. He said, my ex-wife put her hands on me once and she let me go when she saw the look on my face. Listen.
Did you give her that ghost look from Power last night?
Yeah, she looked like.
What's that look?
Yeah. And if you know Joe like I know Joe, he is not one to push. I mean, I don't think nobody want that smoke. I mean, brother is cool as a fan.
Did I see Joe before?
No, you never saw Joe. He was on my show before a long time ago, but I need to get him back when he come back to LA. But when I tell you, you don't want to, she don't want that smoke. Male, female, transgender, I don't care who you are, you don't want that smoke. So just
Joe, would you smack somebody into a coma? I just want to know, would you smack somebody into a coma? Let me just look at Joe.
First of all, he's from Chicago. That speaks volumes. He's from Chicago.
That's why I asked you, are you being abused now? Blink twice.
No,
don't just say nothing.
My eyes wide open.
Hey, are you being abused? Talk to me.
No, I'm good.
Are you good? You sure you're not being abused?
I'm solid.
Okay.
Trust.
All right. If you know, you can call me, right?
I know.
And we have room at the house. If you're being abused.
I'm good.
You blinking?
I'm blinking.
Okay. All right.
So I'll walk with you out. But like Eddie said, verbal abuse, physical abuse, verbal abuse, whatever the case may be, you get some help. You don't have to stay in a toxic situation.
Right.
And it can be very difficult because, like I said on yesterday, we tell folks, why don't you just leave? Why don't you just leave? Well, where they going to go?
They can't.
Where they
Some people
go?
can't go.
And if you're not going to open your doors to let them stay, so, yeah. Right, Norman. From Chicago, right. And Norman just said from Chicago is a good indicator. Right. Them Chicagoans, Chicagoans ain't no joke. They ain't no joke. They ain't no joke. So, all right.
And most of them was light skinned too. Right. Trying to just act like they dark skinned and be barking.
Right.
Light skinned Chicago.
Right. Pretty boys.
Yeah,
Pretty boys. They got a point to prove.
What time is it?
They got a point to prove.
Coming in.
So the next Black business shout out, I want to shout out God is Dope. God is Dope is a clothing company. This is where I got my t-shirt from. I got my t-shirt from this. God is Dope. They have a whole line of t-shirts, sweatsuits, and all that kind of stuff. And I just think that, it's good. It's affirming. I love walking around because people actually stop and they look at me. And, sometimes you got to let that light shine.
That's tight.
Without saying the word. I got the other one. It says God is Dope. So I would say you check out their website. They got a lot of cool little stuff.
Now, do they come in extra large?
They come in extra large. They come in triple X.
Oh, okay. What size is that?
This is... rubbing your chin. But yeah, check out God is Dope. God is Dope. All right. And then I think I had another.
I definitely want to get one of those shirts though.
All right. Bet you got it. All right, you got a shout out?
Black business shout out. Blade Barbershop.
Blade Barbershop, where they at?
North Hollywood, Lancashire Boulevard. Go through, ask for KG, K Jigga, James, John. All the fellas in there, they'll take care of you. The Blade Barbershop. If you're in North Hollywood area, right there on Lancashire, 47.
Say that again.
Lancashire. Hey man, I have allergies. Lancashire, North Hollywood.
North Hollywood. All right.
Go get cut up.
That doesn't sound right.
Not like that.
They got
Pause.
right. Black business shout out. Right. All right, there we go. Boom. There we go. Blade Barbershop. All right. So our last subject for the evening. So I was looking. Oh, also make sure to go to my website, DontaMorrison.com. Check out what I do. If you ever need any kind of person to come in and educate on sexual health, come talk to your kids, come talk to your students, come talk to your church about sexual health in the Black community, how we can better it and improve it. Reach out to your boy. I'm always ready to be hired. All right. So we could do the Laker swim. Lancashire.
Swim. Who's that, Joe?
Yeah, Laker swim.
Joe.
Yeah, you don't want that smoke.
I want that smoke.
You don't want that smoke.
I looked at his pictures. He light skinned.
Yeah, you don't want that smoke, bro.
He swing light skinned too.
Trust me. Right, dead on. So check me out, www.DontaMorrison.com, DontaMorrison.com. All right, check me out. Our last subject of the night is this. Here we go. So I did this search because I have a question about
this is wrong.
The current state of R&B. You know, R&B is I'm not gonna say it's dying. It's not dying. It is shifting. There's definitely
a shift.
Right.
There's a shift in the
atmosphere. There's a shift. And I was looking to see, okay, so who are people listen to? Who they think is the best? So I started with this one. So it says the top best female R&B artist.
Y'all ready for
2019. So I'm gonna go down to number. I'm gonna start down. From the bottom. I'm gonna start from 10.
Okay.
I'm going down.
We're gonna say these names together.
All right. So number 10, Sabrina Claudio. Sabrina Claudio.
Who is that?
I do like her music. Sabrina Claudio has a nice melodic voice. She does sound cool. I like her. She's number 10. Number 10.
Okay.
Number 9 is Kali Uchis.
It sounds like disease.
Yeah, right. Is there a shot for that? Kali Uchis.
Kali Uchis.
She's a Colombian-American singer and songwriter, and she debuted in the music industry with her 2012 mixtape Drunken Babble, which was described as genre-defying. She released her first EP, Por Vida, in 2015, and in 2017, she was nominated for a Latin Grammy Award for Record of the Year. Have y'all ever heard of Kali Uchis?
I've heard of. Well, they got some cream for that.
Right. Yeah. Okay. So number 8 is Queen Naija. Queen Naija is number 8. And in December 2017, she released the song Medicine. And in 2018, she released her second single, Karma. So she's now signed to Capitol Records. And on its release day, the song Karma reached number 1 on the iTunes chart. Okay, that's number 8. Here we go.
Number 7.
Number 7 is
Kehlani.
Yeah. Kehlani. She came out in 2014. All right. Moving on up the charts is... I don't know who this person is at all. Jesse Reyes. Do y'all know these people? Am I dropping somebody y'all know so far? If I'm dropping names y'all know, please give me some hearts because I'm so confused. You know, these are the top chicks of 2019. These are the top ones. All right. Then we have Georgia Smith. Now Georgia Smith, I do know her. She can sing. Georgia Smith is no, I'm getting her confused with Alice Smith.
Yeah,
Alice Smith.
I thought that was Sade.
I thought it was Sade too. Yeah, Alice Smith is a beast. But Georgia Smith, she was. I don't know her. I don't know her at all.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know.
To the next.
Number 4 is
SZA.
SZA is number 4, and in 2018, she was released a song with Kendrick called "All the Stars." And the song peaked number 7 on the Billboard Hot 100. And I believe that her album, it had like 6 Grammy nominations, and she didn't win anything.
Nope.
Yeah, that was
just
like
the free tickets.
Yeah, right, exactly. And number 3, her.
She's number 3.
Number 3 is her.
Her is 3, guys.
We all know her, and I think her should be very much further up.
Number 3?
Yeah, 3 is her. Number 2 is... here comes a shocker. Tiana Taylor.
Okay. If y'all agree with number 2, go ahead and give me some hearts.
So Tiana Taylor is above
number 2.
She's above her.
She's
above her. Okay, well, whatever. It is what it is. And then number one is Ella Mai. Is it Ella Mai or Ella Mai? But she's boot up.
All the way to number 1.
Yeah, she's number 1. So she is number 1. Those are the top 10 best female R&B artists of 2019.
But look, this is based
based upon
TMZ. This ain't TMZ, so it ain't real.
So we don't know. So then we researched some more and went to the best R&B artists of 2019. So let let y'all work for some right here. Here we go. All right. So
go to number 10.
So you go. So who do y'all think should be the number 1 R&B artist of 2019? Type in your vote right now. We'll give you some time.
Watch.
Type in your vote, and we'll see. And I'm gonna scroll down this list and see how close you are with your artist. So 2019 R&B artist of the year.
It could be male or female.
Male or female. It's male or female. So who would you put? And I'm gonna see where your artist is on the list, or if it's even on the list. This list that I'm looking at all. No, not from that list, Janice. This is anybody, male, female,
right?
R&B.
You could even use Charlie Wilson.
Yeah, right. That's your thing. You know. You can put Angela Winbush. Sherelle. I mean,
who said Sherelle?
Things I Miss at Home still knocks. Joe. No. Not Joe. Not Joe. Y'all thinking? When I start reading these names off, it's gonna make some of y'all mad. Tina Turner, John B, Tank, okay, Breezy. Okay, so yours is on this list, but not number 1. Her, female, Tank, male. Tank. Yeah, Kiana, you are sleepy. You're exhausted. Taylor Swift. No, she's on the other chart. She's on the Black-ish chart. K. Michelle. Nope. Jasmine Sullivan. Nope. What the hell is DNA? Oh, bad.
Shit.
Lizzo. Brett. No. Nope. All right. So y'all reaching, and y'all not getting it. Here we go. So I'm gonna do this real quick.
I got one.
I'm gonna do it real quick. All right. So real quick. So based upon this ranker where people have voted for their artists, I'm gonna start at number 20 because they go down to 50, and we're not gonna do 50 and up, but I'm gonna do 20 going up. So number 20 for R&B artists, Ty Dolla $igns. Number 19, Normani. Number 18, Jeremiah. Number 17, Trey Songz. 16, Trey Songz shouldn't be on no list. Ever. Number 16, Summer Walker.
She should be up higher.
She should be. 15, John Legend. 14, Miguel. 13, Usher. Number 12, Kyrie Sinaj's favorite artist of all time,
Peebo Bryson.
Alicia Keys is number 12. Number 11, Janae Aiko. Number 10, Daniel Caesar. Number 9, Kalani. Number 8, Ella Mai. Number 7, Bryson Tiller. Number 6, C Breezy. Number 5, SZA. Number 4, Black.
Is that Black or Slack?
It's Black.
Oh,
it's pronounced Black, but he says it's Slack, but it's Black. Okay. Number 3, Khaled or Khalid. Number 2, Her. And number 1, I ain't gonna say it. From hearing that list, who do you think number 1 is?
Let's go, guys.
Who do you think number 1 is?
Let's go.
Y'all will never get.
Scroll up to my answer.
Y'all will get the number 1 artist of best R&B artist of 2019. Y'all will. I guarantee.
Did this person even have a song?
You'll never get it. You'll never get it. Number 1 is.
Y'all ready? Wait, are y'all ready? And I want to see y'all reactions when we say who's number 1. I want to see either hearts or mean faces. And then I need you all to do us a favor and share this. Okay? Share this video so people can see this. Here's number 1.
Eddie Eason got it.
He works with us.
Eddie Eason got it.
He's production.
He's a production.
He's a production. He's our producer. He
said it better not be Jacquees. Well, he is the greatest of all time. Jacquees. Here it is. The Weeknd. according to this list, The Weeknd is the best R&B artist of 2019. I didn't even consider The Weeknd R&B. I don't know what I considered The Weeknd.
When I saw that list, what I did is I repented for whoever did that list.
Right.
Because that was blasphemy.
It was. Because I looked at the list and we talked about this before.
Look at it. They going in. Go in, y'all.
Go in.
Blow up.
Boom. The
Blow it up.
According to this list, The Weeknd is the best R&B artist of 2019. It is.
And this is people's choice.
This is people's choice. It's ranker. So people voted.
Yep.
People voted. But this also shows the importance of the black vote. I can guarantee you, black folks did not vote on this. Black folks didn't make this list. I can guarantee that.
He said the cowboy guy.
I can guarantee that. All right. So yes, The Weeknd got best of 2018. All right. So there was also another black business shout out I want to do, and I stumbled upon this earlier, but it's this thing called Shop Black. Shop Black, and it's a website. I think it's pretty good. Hold on, check this.
Hey, Nisa, what's happening?
So it's called Shop Black, and go to their website, and I just shared it. And basically, it talks about it gives you a list of black-owned businesses and all that kind of stuff.
It's almost like those like Angie's
like the black pages, but they have hoodies and all this kind of stuff that's talking about Shop Black. Yeah, so it's another black business shout out. Just want to give them some props. All right. So there we go, y'all. That was our list. The Weeknd is number one. Congrats to The Weeknd. Hey, Nisa. Nisa actually sang in my church last Saturday. We did a jazz night at my church, and Nisa came and she ripped.
If y'all don't know who she is, go to her page.
Yeah, check
I'm
out
sure
Lisa
she got some
Shanae.
clips on there that will blow your mind.
Yeah.
The vocal technique that this individual
Beast.
produced. I've been knowing Lisa for years.
It makes no sense.
Almost years.
Yeah, and it makes no sense. And I think there's so many artists out there that got
can
the
learn
vocals.
from her too.
Yeah, Nisa Shanae and TJ Scruggs. I think TJ, beast, and they stay in their lane.
Yep.
That's what I love about them. They do what they do.
But see, what a lot of people didn't know is how anointed Nisa is.
Oh.
Because a lot of people seen her singing the jazz and the R&B field.
Right.
But when you go to church and see how she takes you in. Ishkatai.
Yeah, in.
Whew. Nisa, you done passed us out.
Yeah, that was that Kanye anointing.
Whew. It was like a shift. The wind came through.
Right. Mighty. A mighty Russian wind. All right, y'all. So that was that. All right. So in closing, hold on. I got closing? No. Okay. We good. We did it.
Yes.
10 o'clock. So DNA. What's your closing comments? What's your closing comments?
Who is
Come on, he's joking with Nisa.
Oh, okay.
He
knows. Okay.
He knows Nisa. Come on.
I was like,
just
I was
focus.
about to let him have
We're
it.
gonna have him. Just go ahead, do the closing.
Hey, you already know how I feel. No bullying. Show everybody peace and happiness, and I want you to spread love.
Instead of spreading lies,
spread love.
Instead of spreading lies,
spread so much love. Say hi to people. Be kind to people. Go on these people's pages, like Nisa's page and people like that, and just like it. Don't hate,
support,
and pull each other down and all of that. Just show love and appreciate one another. So that's why we can't get along and go forward. You know what I'm saying? Because us as a black community, we're always pulling each other down to get ahead. And then when we get there, and I'm saying we because I'm not there, when we get there, we don't even reach back to help the people that we stepped on their shoulders to put us up there.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So I just can't wait till God blesses me, because I'm not going to show the ignorance to people that was shown to me. I'm not going to, because I don't have that kind of bone in my body. So just spread love and help each other out, because we're all trying to get to one common goal, and that's to be successful in whatever it is that we're doing. Link yourself up with people that are doing what you're doing, that are maybe further advanced than you, and have a conversation with them so they can tell you how to get to that level and to that place.
Right.
Don't try to ride their coattail, but just do what you got to do to get there. But then that person has to be willing to be able to teach you as well, not hate.
That's the part.
Yeah.
That's the part that I'm willing to teach as well. I mean, there's room for
Pass the
everybody.
torch.
There's room for everybody. So my thing is this, and I just hit up my girl Tasha because we're entering the holiday season. You know, after Halloween, we go into Thanksgiving and Christmas. And if anybody knows how the tide goes, once we hit those months, depression really starts to come in. And I don't want anybody to feel alone or depressed or sad or whatever. I know you're going to hit a hurdle. If you lost a loved one this year and this is your first major holiday without that person, or just the holidays just bring in a wave of just sadness, I want us to start talking about that now. All right, the Donta Show is about a community. It's about the Black community. I'm Black first. Nothing else. I'm Black first. And I want to make sure that we have all the tools we need to deal with these certain seasons that trigger us. Because a lot of it got to do with the weather, you know, the changing of the seasons. Because, you know, when the sun is not out, it gets gloomy. Gloomy people get sad and all that. And I think between Tasha and Kimberly Irvin, calling you out, Tasha, Kimberly Irvin, Marty Sellers, Jamie, all of y'all therapists out there that know that I am not lying. I'm not lying. November and December are crucial months. The rates of suicide escalate. Because people just like, I can't take it. And then people also get despondent because they're like, I'm about to enter into a new year and I have not moved on. I feel like this year was a waste. I don't want to go into the next year and yada, yada, yada. No, Black people, we're not going to do that to ourselves. We are not doing that. We are overcomers. It is in our DNA. Our genetic code is conqueror. So we can do that. And yes, like Kimberly Jenkins Irvin just said, start your new normal. Start your new normal, and we got to talk about it. Like I said, we are not scared to talk about mental health on the Donta Show because mental health is so important because I want everybody to be happy, and I want your smile to be sincere. I want, when you smile, I want your eyes to light up, and all of you are smiling because we can see a fraud. Can you see a fraud?
Yeah.
You ever seen that person that smiles, and then you look in the eyes like, yo, you really not happy, huh? And then their eyes start getting glossy. And they're like, how can you tell? Because your eyes are not smiling. It's just face movement, but your eyes are not smiling. So we're going to get the Robert. Yes, it's really hard, but I got you, bruh. I got you. We are a village. We are a village, and there is support out there for us. No more being scared of talking to therapists. No more being scared of just expressing and getting it off of you. Don't walk around with all that weight because you will be amazed at how many people are in the same predicament as you, and we all need to sit in one big old circle and just, vent and lay it out. Yes, the eyes are the window to the soul.
Right.
So if you know that November and December are hard, rough months for you, make sure to tune into the Donta Show because I'm going to do what I can to make sure I have people on here that are going to inspire, motivate, bring laughter, bring joy, and bring tips that you can use. Tangible tips that you can apply to your life to help you get over those humps. Remember, it's just a speed bump. It's just a speed bump. It's not a brick wall. It's just a speed bump. You gotta gun the car a little bit more to get over that hump, to get to the other side. But we're gonna do this together. It even got Pastor Wilkins is on here, and he can even chime in and make sure that we're all good mentally. Like I said, everybody is, regardless if you're Christian, atheist, Buddhist, it does not matter. Mental health is mental health.
Right.
So whatever your higher power is, or whoever you subscribe to get your strength, we're going to help you grab a hold of that and hold it.
Right.
To get you through the rest of 2019. And we're going to all get through this together.
And
okay.
I wanted to give one more shout out to the family of my friend Gary, Fagé or Faggot. He got his wings today, and he was a dear close friend. And I just wanted to send a shout out to his sister Von Sil, and tell her that we love her, and we're here for you. Gary was a dear friend. We played together over at Christ Memorial Church of God in Christ for years, and he was just like a big brother, a dear friend, and great teacher, great pianist. Played with Gladys Knight, and Von Sil sang with Gladys Knight for years. So we just wanted to send our condolences to that family and to let you know that you are in my prayers, and also my brothers here. You are in our prayers.
Definitely.
Because we're going into the holiday season, and he
Right.
transitioned today.
Yeah, and yeah.
So that's crazy.
Whew.
Yeah, he used to do a lot of big dinners and take us. They used to call us the big house. We used to go to for Easter and Thanksgiving and all that. So we'll miss you, Gary.
There you go. You good?
Yeah, I'm good.
You sure?
Yeah.
That's your allergies?
Yes, my allergies.
Okay. He's human, y'all. He's human. And if nothing else, we're all human and we're all in this together. Group hug. We love y'all. All right, so we're going to shift it up a little. So some folks said they didn't know that we can sing because we always shock them when we sing and stuff like that. So you want to go old school with this one?
Who was that?
Let's go old school. Here we go, y'all. We're going to go old school.
How do I do today? I play drums and I snap off time.
All right, y'all. So that's the end of this week's show. We're taking it back to old school Tyrese. Back before the Transformers, back before Fast and Furious, back before all this other stuff. Tyrese is the man. Tyrese is the vocal beast. I love when Tyrese sings. You know, you got it?
I don't know these words.
You don't know the words?
It's a dark skinned guy song. I only sing light skinned guy songs. I'll be sure.
You know this.
Genuine.
Any other day, I would play it cool, but I can't lie, cause I want you. I'm hooked on how you make me say, cause I want to.
It's a dark skinned song. We're light skinned.
You know this. Really
I'm
see
telling
your
you.
time,
Put on Al
but I must admit that I kinda like. So lady, if you have the time.
El DeBarge.
You know the hook chorus? My sweet lady, would you be mine for a lifetime? I'll be there when you need me. Just call me. Would you be mine? Sweet love for. Go ahead. Ooh-wee. Remember when Maya got on the bus on this video? Maya Campbell was gorgeous.
Oh yeah, it was.
She was
gorgeous.
Stunning. I don't know how she looks now, but she's stunning. Maya Campbell was phenomenal. She was everything.
Is that her?
Phone calls on the telephone. Y'all know this. Y'all get your sister bone? When you need me, I will be there for you, my sweet lady.
Sweet lady.
Would you be mine? Love for I'll be there. When you need me, just call on.
Call back.
Sweet lady, would you be mine?
Hey, it's a dark-skinned song. I only sing light-skinned songs. El DeBarge.
Chico DeBarge.
Chico DeBarge.
I'll be sure. Chris Brown.
Evo Bryson.
Johnny Kemp.
Wayne Brake. No.
Wayne Brady's dark.
Dark-skinned. Who? John Legend.
Is he considered light skin?
Smokey Norfolk.
Smokey Robin's
son. Okay? I only do light-skinned songs. Genuine. Okay? That's all I do is light-skinned songs. You do dark-skinned songs?
I do whatever's good music.
I'm not saying that it's not good music. I just do light-skinned songs.
Well, actually,
Christopher Williams.
Actually, my range is super duper high.
So that's light-skinned.
So I do
light-skinned songs.
I do more of the
light-skinned songs, nigga.
I guess I do. Let me cut this off. This song was stupid.
See, it's stupid now because it's a dark-skinned song.
Everybody,
we do light-skinned songs.
But we got a cold Neu. You ready? Neu. All right, good night, everybody.
Peace,
See you
peace,
next
peace.
week. And next week is Brandon Anthony. Brandon will be
Brandon,
here.
show up next week.
Brandon will be here next Monday night at 9 p.m. God bless. Good night.
All right.
End your night on a high note. Remember, wake up on tomorrow feeling good, rejuvenated, and blessed.
Do 3 push-ups in the morning.
Boom, boom,
Feel
boom.
great.
Great. All right, good night, y'all. Love you.
Peace.